Still talking to the wrong guy, massa.
Well, I gotta go, and I can't drive with my foot like this. How about you? You look like you could use some fresh air.
I hate fresh air. Why don't you get Vecchio?
Vecchio's on holiday.
Yeah, where?
That club couples place in Mexico.
Vecchio Club Couples? Who with?
Remember that chick he busted last month for passing bad checks?
Oh, man, that's low. I mean, I grovel once in a while, but to bust a chick for a date? Man has no standards.
What's going on here? I'm talking about a day off with pay.
Yeah, but it's in the country, Lieutenant.
Morning, sir. Ah, Constable. Yeah, I want to show you something. What do you see in front of you?
Photographs.
That's America. That is the heartbeat of America. I mean, white picket fences, courtyard in the square, Cracker Barrel in the general store, and all you have to do is give me a ride up there. I'll show you a place where people still care about their neighbors, where you can park your car in the street all night. It'll still be in one piece in the morning. We smell apple pie every day.
Sounds like home. Although, of course, we tended more towards brown lichen tarts than apple pie, but...
Right. Well, we better get a move on. Be in time for the game.
Game, sir?
And it's a beautiful day for baseball here in the Tri-County region. As the greater Williston area, where we don't just produce milk, we produce goodness, wraps up its week-long festival of cheese with a season-ending 3-game series against cross-county rivals, the Corrington Crowns. There's been no love lost between these two teams this year, as Williston has yet to defeat Corrington in regular season play. A season that's been a disaster thus far for the Hawkeyes, with the team rife with dissension, much of it centered around the play of vaunted slugger Kelly Olson. Olson is in the throes of a season-long slump, which, barring a tournament, could end his career.
Love you, son. Love your hairstyle. But I'm telling you, you got to swing at least hard enough to crack an egg.
Hawkeyes manager Huck Bogart, with 2 more victories, would enter the record book as the winningest manager in minor league history.
That's the juice I'm looking for. That's a nice cut.
But amidst rumors that Bogart may not have his contract renewed next year, this may be his last shot at the record book.
Hey, Romeo, we got this thing called practice.
And just about the only bright spot for the Hawkeyes this season has been the play of mid-season acquisition Pete Cosentino, who's played down the stretch and hits like that one. Oh, they tell you you're going to see a lot more of this guy. You know, baseball has its ups and downs, folks. It's just like life. I guess that's why they call it America's pastime.
Sit down, don't move. Shut up! Come on, let's move it! Let's go! Let's go!
Hector!
That's 1, 2.
3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Graduates from the police academy, he works a year in Chicago, and he comes up here to Nowheresville to take a sheriff's job. Real waste of some great training.
I wasn't aware you had a brother, sir.
Anyway, he calls me and he's freaking out. It seems there's a crime wave here in Nowheresville. I mean, arson at the local factory, the store's being broken into, somebody's trying to sabotage the local baseball team. Well, after I stopped laughing...
Find this funny, sir?
Yeah, well, after you've seen 14-year-olds killed by hypos, yeah.
Point taken.
It's vandalism. You know, bleachers collapsing, somebody's poisoning the food concession, stuff like that.
But it does sound somewhat serious, sir.
That's why we're here with the pros from Dover. I figure we could wrap this up maybe in an hour. Constable, can I ask for your advice?
My advice, sir?
Yeah, your advice.
If I can help?
If you had somebody you were trying to forgive, no matter how hard you try to forgive them, you just couldn't forgive them, what would you do?
Keep trying, sir.
All right, let's go.
Excuse me, folks. Can we get through here? Yeah, thanks.
Watch your back.
What the hell is going on? The players are walking off the field.
It's been a robbery, Huck. They got the payroll.
And Hector has been hurt.
Who cares? We're ahead 6-1. We forfeit the game.
A man is hurt, Huck.
He's not a man. He's an accountant. Look, we got to find money. 2 games to 3,000, and I can't win them by myself.
Winston.
Olivia, are you all right?
I'd be a damn sight better if we had a sheriff with some stones.
Hey, I'm going to do something about that, Olivia.
Thank you for your support, Mr. Mayor.
Look, I've done everything I can for you, Welch. But nobody's going to stand for this anymore. We already lost Johansson's lumber mill to arson. That department store closed after that last robbery. What the hell do you expect me to do? Keep you on till every business we have is run out of town?
I told you, I called for outside help. Experts in the field.
Yeah.
And your dog's got the bladder the size of a Zeppelin.
Salty food. I can't seem to keep him away from it.
You see something?
You got a number?
Yes, I did.
They were heading east out of town. Not that that means anything. Yeah, just have your troopers keep an eye out for me, Walt. Thank you. Harding.
Wilson.
What happened to your foot?
Junkie, Chicago.
What happened to the junkie?
Oh, they had to wire his jaw.
Come.
Sure. So these are your headquarters, huh?
Yeah. Just like the city, only smaller. Bernie, get on out to the truck stop at the interstate, will you? See if anybody saw anything.
You got it, Chief.
Hey, who's that? She's
deputy. Like a detective, you know, just like the city.
Gentlemen?
There it is. It's the stadium payroll.
And I imagine you'll be wanting to speak with this fellow.
The other 2 got away, but we got a good look at them.
Rusty Barnstead, what have you gotten yourself into this time?
You know this guy? You ever stop crying?
He's upset.
Yeah. He wasn't upset when he cracked that guy's skull in.
Could I talk to you a minute?
We got guys in Chicago that put out cigarettes on their tongue, they don't flinch. I'll break this.
I walked Rusty to school on his very first day, okay? You know, I live with these people. It's a community. You can't come here and terrorize them.
You called me for help.
And I want your help, but this is Williston. It's not Chicago. You gotta respect that.
You called me for help with your job. Okay, I got my methods. If you can live with them, fine, I'll help you out. If not, I'm out of here.
You just haven't outgrown it, have you?
What's that?
Competing with me.
Competing for what?
Everything. For Susie's lesson, for who's gonna be quarterback on the football team, for who can sit on the railroad tracks the longest.
Oh, I always could stay longer.
For Dad's approval.
I never needed his approval.
Oh, no?
No. Let me tell you something. How could I possibly compete with all of this?
I was hoping for more than that, you know? I was hoping that... Forget it.
It turns out that Rusty met the other two men in a bar 3 days before the robbery, and they were looking for a driver who was familiar with the area, so I think we can assume that they were from out of town. I've taken the liberty of removing his belt, his shoelaces, and his wristwatch. And I also took the liberty of placing him into holding cell number 1. And I would respectfully suggest that we get over to the stadium as quickly as possible.
He's Canadian.
Oh.
Someone is trying to screw me. Plain and simple.
Whoa. Coach. Come on, let's go.
How many wins did Sal Arpeggio have?
2,973.
That's right!
Let's go watch it.
And Jack McDonough?
2,999.
That's right! Anybody ever go 3,000?
Nobody.
That's right! Nobody! Because that record is mine. Mine! Look! I'm a players are walking out.
All right.
Well, that's me running! Get me a coffee.
What?
Coffee! Please?
Yes, you wish, sir.
What the hell is that?
Sorry, sir. His name is Diefenbaker. He's half wolf. Well, as a pup, he was mauled by a wolverine with a goiter. I can only assume that... Well, I think it's the outfit your mascot is wearing seems to have made him relive the event.
And who the hell are you?
Huck. This is Lieutenant Harding Welsh of the Chicago Police Department. And this is Constable Fraser of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. He first came to Illinois on the trail of his father's killer, and for a number of interesting reasons, he's stayed.
Attached as liaison with the Canadian consulate.
You're kidding me.
No, sir, I'm not.
Welsh. You any relation to him?
Yeah, I'm his brother.
Hope you're not as thick as he is, because if you are, we should just start walking backwards now.
You keep talking, Mulch.
Okay,
Sir, please. This is a community.
Thank you.
And Mr. Bogart, if what I overheard is accurate, you believe that the attacks on the team are directed at you personally? Do you have any reason to believe this?
Yeah, I got a reason. This was on my desk this morning.
You'll never reach 3,000.
2 games left to 3,000. And now I got no team.
Fellas, can I talk to you for a minute, please? Just for a minute. Thank you. Look, I understand how you feel. You hired on here to play baseball, not to be a part of some nightmare sideshow. I understand that. My late husband loved this ball team. And his last wish when he was dying was that we win the pennant. And I promised him we would. Now, obviously, that's not going to happen this year, but there's always the future, right? So I'm asking you, stick with me, please. 2 more games, finish the season, because I have a feeling next year is going to be our year.
Sing us another tune, sweetheart.
We recovered the money. It's in the office.
Fellas, one more thing, your payroll. It's in the office.
Yeah, Kelly. Son, need to talk to you in the locker room.
Sure thing, Skipper. You can't sit me down.
Put yourself in my position. You got 2 games left to break the record, and the guy on first is hitting 189. What would you do? You'd put in Cosentino.
You miserable bastard. You know there's a scout from the Yankees coming to look at me.
Okay, you want to play hardball? Let me show you how to play hardball. They don't have to see you play to know that you're an over-the-hill lump who's hitting 20 points below his own body weight. Them's the breaks. That's baseball.
Fraser, I gotta get off this foot.
We can go out to my spread.
It's a beautiful setting for a spread.
Yeah, nice spread.
Leave them. He has a phobia about pink flamingos. There it is. Very nice. Beautiful woodwork.
It's a little small.
Well, I got plans to build something, you know, but, well, you got a big place in Chicago.
Nah. Just about same size.
Well, I'll get the mug book.
Is this your father, sir?
Yeah.
Looks very proud.
It was the proudest day of his life. It's when Wilson graduated from the police academy. When I graduated, he couldn't make it.
He was sick that day.
If there was a 2-for-1 sale at the liquor store, he would have been there on a stretcher.
Come on, Harding. Give him a break, huh? He's an old man now. He's broken down. He's sick. Just let it go.
I let him go a long time ago.
Here's the mug book.
Mug book? This is a mug page. You got a crime wave going here and you got no criminals?
Got no criminals, because I've done a damn good job here for the last 20 years.
Yeah, well, maybe me and Fraser go back to Chicago then, let you handle it by yourself.
Constable, you
No, not at all.
Now, look, I'm 2 years from retirement. I'm about to lose my job. I don't mind telling you, it scares the hell out of me. And I thought you might want to help. But if all you want to do is make fun of what a small-town loser I am, well, then why don't you go on back to your big-time cop shop? Going for a walk.
Sir, I've been thinking.
This better have something to do with baseball.
Oh, of course. It occurs to me that since this is a small town and news travels fast, that our presence here is likely known. I think we should consider the introduction of a third party unknown to the town who could infiltrate the clubhouse and report to us from the inside.
And that would be?
Your name will be Ace Leary.
Man, I've gone to some lengths to ditch your date, but this is new.
The relationship didn't work then, I take it?
The plane barely touched down in Acapulco, and she took up with this guy who was selling ponchos on the street.
Oh, so you didn't get the girl then?
Yeah. Got this poncho.
It's very fetching.
You realize I haven't swung a bat in years, Fraser.
You used to work out with the Cubs, didn't you?
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
Well, they're only looking for someone who can hit 380.
380?
Mm-hmm.
They think I can hit 380?
Mm-hmm.
I'm dead.
Oh, no, you can do it. It's sort of like riding a bicycle. You never really forget, do you?
Look, I was exaggerating, Fraser. I was embellishing. Haven't you ever exaggerated or embellished?
No. And in any case, it's only for a couple of games. The main thing is that you find the saboteur. And if you really don't want to play, I'm sure the manager will come up with some excuse to keep you on the bench.
What are you saying? I can't cut it? I can cut it.
Name's Bubba Dean. Welcome to the funhouse.
It's sacred.
So, you're the hot shot from the Great White North, eh? What'd you play?
Moose jaw.
Huck says you've been hitting 380. What do they throw up there anyway? Curveballs, sliders, fastball, forkballs?
Mostly snowballs.
Well, down here they throw heat.
Ace Leary? Tony Lake, Action Sports. Ace Leary, somewhat of a mystery man, signed out of the Canadian League. Ace, are you concerned at all about fitting in with this new league so late in the season?
I just want to go out there and help the team any way I can. Look, can I put some clothes on for this?
Don't worry, sweetheart. Unless, of course, you Canadians have something I haven't already seen.
You know, I'm going to take it, you know, game by game and go out there and do my best and try not to play with myself. I mean, play within myself.
If you want to buy the team, you better show me the color of your green, Buster. There's a lot of towns out there like to have the Hawkeyes.
Olivia, let's be honest. The team is practically bankrupt. I'm just trying to bail you out and give the town a boost at the same time.
No, you're not.
You're trying to screw me. Well, go ahead, Buster, because...
Come in. Constable Fraser, what a nice surprise.
Ma'am?
This is Winston Colquhoun, our mayor.
Ah, pleased to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you.
The mayor and I were just discussing a business transaction.
So I heard.
Oh, well, you know, small towns. We know everybody. We can speak frankly.
Yes, it's true. Although, you know, I have heard young ladies on the streets of Chicago discussing business deals in very similar terms.
Don't tell me. Let me guess. You're from Canada.
Well, yes, sir, I am.
Yeah, I love it up there. As a matter of fact, the council and I were just talking about the possibility of setting up a cultural exchange with Medicine Jaw.
The Medicine Hat?
Yeah, that's the place. We could send them a couple blocks of Illinois cheese, and they could send us some beaver meat or something in return.
Oh, I'm sorry. Diefenbaker feels a particular kinship with the beaver. It's as if we were discussing, well, eating a member of the family.
I see.
Constable Fraser is here with a team of Chicago detectives.
Oh, you're the pros that Welch brought down.
But that is correct, yes.
How's it going?
We have some very good leads, and we're confident that we will be able to apprehend the men who stole the payroll.
Good. It's about time we got some decent police work in this town. I'm glad to meet you. Oh, hey, listen, you want a block of cheese? You just call my office.
Oh, thank you kindly. You know, oddly, I have been thinking about cheese lately.
Yeah.
So, you are going to put a stop to this, aren't you?
Well, we are trying our best, ma'am. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Shoot.
You are considering selling the team?
Well, I'm in negotiations.